What is good? My Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam. It's your man Rags, back off up in this thing. When I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep, all the way off up in it. For my weight loss journey people, keep God first, extremely important. Keep your head to the sky and shake all of the haters off. It's all of the Crimson Tide football fans. Can I please get a roll tide roll, baby? Guys, listen to this, man. I'm so excited right now. Hey, I just can't hide it. Guys, for all of my people that's been liking, commenting, subscribing to Rags channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel right here, guys. Hey, man, you guys that's been doing that, you deep down off in my heart. For my guys that's not doing it, hey, man, what you waiting on? Punch your phone, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell so you can get notified when old Rags drops some content. I know you guys have been seeing some changes to Rags channel. Not really changes. I'm just incorporating some new people. And I'd like to introduce you to my guy that narrates a lot of my videos now that you're here. I call him Enos Lewis Jr. Guys, that's my new narrator. Hey, don't say nothing about him. He gonna call me on you and I'm gonna get on to you. Guys, listen, let's talk about this. What are we here for today? We are here to talk about the Alabama Crimson Tide football team, man. Hey, people have been so down on this football team, but I have been the guy, the spokesperson for Alabama, telling you guys, just hold on to your horses. This is still a special team, guys. This team, we lost to a Texas team earlier in the season. They was a little more put together than us. It took us a while to put it together, and you had a lot of the Alabama fan base just so down and out and downtrodden, man. And I told them, I said, hey, man, hold on to your horses. And later on down the season, you're going to be back on that bandwagon. We had some people that were so down on Alabama, man, I had to bring them back out, try to bring them back out, and some of them they still don't want to. And some of them still having bad things to say about Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe is running that ball. I call him a young Sonic the Hedgehog. Because, man, when he take off, he breaks the sound barrier, man. He can get it. Let's talk about this, man. LSU, one heck of a team. I say this, man, get my hats off to LSU, man. LSU, I really don't want to give you the business, but I tell you, I told you earlier in the season when I was telling you that Florida State was going to beat you, I tell you how I feel about them purple and yellow Tigers down there in the Bayou, down there in Baton Rouge. I really don't have too much for you, but man, you played a good game. Jaden Daniels, you got you one heck of a quarterback right there, man, but he wasn't able to fulfill his commitment to the game because due to injuries, right? Neither here nor there. We're going to talk about this game. It's 42-28 loss that LSU took by the hands of Mr. Nick Saban, the GOAT himself. Alabama Crimson Tide football team. These guys are sitting at 8-1. They're 6-0 in the conference right now, guys. We're moving. We got 3 games left. We got Kentucky next week, 11-11. We got Chattanooga after that. Then we got those pesky Auburn Tigers after that, guys. If we can hold on to this and win, we're going to be in a crash course collision with the old Georgia Bulldogs. And I tell you this, that's one thing that the Georgia Bulldogs do not want to see. You haven't seen a lot of Georgia Bulldogs fans out there talking too much. Hey, they know that this is a storm that's brewing right now, guys. Let's talk about some of the stats in this game, right? Guys, let's talk about the passing yards of these two young men that played a phenomenal game on both sides of the ball, right? Mr. Jaden Daniels went 15-25 for 219 yards passing, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Mr. Jalen Milroe went 15 for 23, 219 yards passing. Just a little bit better of efficiency from him, but it wasn't that much of a disparaging against these guys, man. Let's talk about the rushing yards, right? Between these two quarterbacks, they was the leading rushers, look like, man. Jaden Daniels had 11 carries for 163 yards and 1 touchdown. Jalen Milroe had 20 carries, 155 yards, 4 touchdowns on the ground. That was Heisman Trophy trophy-esque. Man, if this guy was going up for the trophy, this would have been his Heisman game, man. 4 touchdowns on the ground. Receiving yards, you got Neighbors, 10 receptions, 171 yards, 1 touchdown. Neighbors had a heck of a game. You could tell that Jayden Daniels was targeting him early on. We had to put a hand on this guy, put something on this guy, because this guy was giving us fits, man. And Isaiah Bum was our leading receiver with 5 receptions, 60 yards, man. Let's talk about this game real quick, guys. What really happened was we held them to 7 points in the second half. We ended up scoring 21 in the second half, man. That's the story of it, man. Defense came out and held them a little bit better than we did in the first half, man. We needed that. We needed that Kevin Steele-led defense to just buckle down, man. That bend, don't break mentality. That's what we was doing in the first half. We was bending. We broke a little bit, if you want to be honest with you, but we came out second half, and the mentality was a little bit different, guys. We started wrapping up on these guys, man. These guys had 21 first downs. We had 28 first downs, guys. The third down efficiency was what helped us out. We went 11 for 14, man. That was pretty good for us, guys. We didn't have to go for it on 4th down. Total yards for us, we had 507. Total yards for those guys that had 478. Passing yards, like we said before, they had 272. They had to bring the other guy, Nusimer, out to take the place of Jayden Daniels. I don't know why I keep saying Jordan Daniels. Jayden Daniels, because Jayden Daniels had an injury, right? Concussion protocol is what it was, right? Let's see, the rushing yards, they had 206, we had 288. The old-fashioned smash-mouth football from Alabama, that's what you saw tonight, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, penalties, they had 8 for 60, we had 6 for 50. They had 1 turnover, and that cost them, guys. That turnover, just with us, it cost them because of the turn of the game, right? That's what it cost. It was an interception thrown, right? Time of possession, they held the ball for 26 minutes and 27 seconds. We had it for 33 minutes and 33 seconds. 3-3-3-3 is what we had that ball for, man. So, guys, this is one heck of a game by this Alabama Crimson Tide team. Like, right now, we're on top of the western side. We have Ole Miss sitting right under us, which is a good thing because Ole Miss was a very good win for us. It was a solid win for us. Now when the playoff committee go back and look at the body of work for us, they can see that we beat a great Ole Miss team. Ole Miss is going to have to travel to Georgia this week. We're going to see if Georgia can beat Ole Miss, because Ole Miss is a load, man. They are a load to play. Right now, LSU is the 3rd team on the western side. They're sitting at the 3rd position, right? LSU was a heck of a draw for us, guys, because like I say, man, LSU right now, as it stands, is the 4th best team in the SEC, period, right? And we beat these guys the way that we did, and we beat them by 14 points, man. A lot of guys say that even Alabama fans say we can't cover the spread that good or whatever, but you see what we did to one of the best teams in the nation, LSU, right? Beat them by 2 touchdowns. Pretty decisively, I would say. We got a Kentucky team right now that's standing at 6-3. They're 3-3 in the conference, right? And then after that, we'll have an Auburn team in the last game, which is 5-4, 2-4 in the conference, right? So that's what we have left, guys. Hey, man, we could have a path right now, but we can't overlook those Kentucky guys, that Bluegrass State. We're gonna have to travel there. And this weekend coming up, 11/11 Veterans Day, we will be in Kentucky, right? And we're gonna have to bring our A game with these guys because they're coming out to beat us, right? That would be their championship, to beat Alabama, right? And Auburn, you know they're gonna come and play. That will also be their championship. But if we play the standard of football that we know that we can play, if we live up to our own standards, we know that we can win those games handily, right? Not even a doubt in my mind, but that's only if we show up and play the football that we can play. I told these guys earlier in the season, and I preached it, that this is a resilient team. This is a team that's led by Jalen Milroe. He know now that this is his team. Jalen Milroe is still somewhat of a young guy. This is his team, and he very well may be back. He pretty much is going to be back next year to lead this team again. So guys, let's embrace this guy and understand, man, this guy he's a treasure for us right now, man. Today he put it together pretty good. Deep balls, he didn't throw he threw some, but they didn't really connect a whole lot with the deep balls. The intermediate pass, the short passes, he hit the tight end first few plays of the game. He hit Dupree, man, and Dupree made a pretty good play for us for a first down, man. Guys, I'm telling you, man, it's looking good. I like what they're doing with Kendrick Law. The position that they have him playing, right? It's looking good for us. Defense, we gotta play a little bit better. But man, I take my hats off to that defense because Jayden Daniels is a load, man. A running quarterback like that is never easy to play against. We play against a stationary quarterback and they just trying to run with their running backs. It's usually a little bit easier for us, but with a running quarterback, it's always hard for us, man. And that's hard for any team, not just us. It's hard for any team. I believe, guys, that we still have a championship team. Now, you say, Rags, we know that you're a homer for Alabama, right? We know you're going to always say that I really deep down in my heart believe this is a championship team. And I still believe with 3 games left in the season, this is a long season. And it's going to come down to some things with this playoff committee. These guys are going to have a hard job this year. And I can say this, expect the unexpected. I'll keep saying it until the end of the season, guys. And it's almost over with 3 games left, a few bowl games, championship games. Guys, it is getting good, man. And especially for the Alabama fan base. So, guys, with all of that being said, old Rad's got to get out of here, got to go to work in the morning. You know Rad's been working a lot of overtime, right? So, hey, guys, let's get a Roll Tide roll. Roll Tide roll! I love it, baby. I wish I could sit here and talk to you all night long, but I can't do it, man. I gotta go. You look down into the deeps of my eyes, and you know you're right here in my heart, guys. Hey, we're gonna be doing some more giveaways soon, so let's pay attention to old Rags channel, man, and listen to my guy, Enos Lewis Jr. That guy's great, man. Hey, with all of that being said, man, I got to get out of here already. Yeah!